I am proposing the invocation of the angel Gavriel as a link between Judaism and Islam. Gavriel is the leading angel in Islam, and he appears many times in Hadith and in the Quran itself as the angel that brought the Quran to Muhammad. He is the leading angel of Islam. In Judaism, it's considered that Michael is the leading angel. He's the right hand. The left hand is Gavriel, Gavora, the left side of the feminine. It's considered a secondary angel to Michael. They appear together, but it's always secondary in Judaism. It has come to me, it has been revealed to me, that the link between Judaism and Islam will be through the angel Michael, will be through the angel Gavriel. And let me show you how to do this and why. Gavriel being the left side and the feminine. Notice in our society how the feminine has been included more into the natural body as an equal to the right, the left equaling the right. Also, this left side in my other field of tennis, I've thought that there should be two forehands in tennis, a right hand forehand and a left hand forehand, no backhand. So again, this is a use of the left side. These things have appeared to me as a balancing of the body. So I suggest opening up to the angel Gavriel. Gavriel taking his rightful place in Judaism. Gavriel in Judaism is the interpreter of dreams and the leader of dreams and interpreter of visions. An interesting thing that's happened is the terrorist attacks in Paris against Jews. The old Jewish quarter in Paris used to be called the Marais. Marais means vision. And interpretation of that vision was left to Gavriel. Now here is an interesting fact, that the gematria of the word Marais, Mem, Resh, Aleph, Hey, is 246, which is the same gematria as Gavriel. So this attack in Paris, not necessarily at the Marais, but the Marais as being the Jewish quarter, leads us to know that Gavriel is the answer. That the Jews must invoke Gavriel here. And Gavriel will save the day, so to speak, by interpreting our visions. Another interesting thing about Gavriel is that when I spell it out in a visionary name, like this, an extension of the name itself, then one letter less, and then one letter less, as they do in amulets. The gematria of this, the first one is 246, and 243, and then 241. The gematria of the entire sequence is 832. 832 is the same as Aleph, using a final pay as 831 plus 1. So the root of Aleph is found here, the root of godliness itself, Aleph. Another interesting thing for me is that 832 is the gematria of Eretz Yisrael. Eretz Yisrael is the gematria of the same gematria as this expansion of Gavriel. And what did the Prime Minister call for? He called for French Jews, European Jews, to return to Eretz Yisrael because of the anti-Semitism found in Paris, in the old Marais. And we're calling on Gavriel to give an answer here. At least I am. Gavriel, as the interpreter of dreams and visions. Another interesting thing about these gematriot is the expansion of, let me put this up here, Yud Kei Vav Kei, the four expansions of Yud Kei Vav Kei, as you see here, is 72, 63, 45, 52, that's 232. And then I've surrounded this by a final mem of 600, which is also, therefore, 832. The final mem, being 600, equals 832, which now is the same as that expansion of Gavriel, and Aleph plus 1. As I've said in earlier videos, that mezuzah is also 232 spelt when it's spelt out, which this is like a mezuzah scroll and a protection. The concept of 232 here is the protection. Gavriel here used this expansion of Gavriel, starting in the full name and going one letter less, all the way to the last letter. I've included this in a triangle, but one doesn't need to. It's more like a segula, a amulet, in a not segula, but cameo, in a triangle like this, but it doesn't have to be. Has the same gematria. The gematria and the writing out of 832 is the big deal here for me. This is the invocation of Gavriel now. And what I say is that Gavriel, as it leads a little bit more in Judaism, this is a call for Gavriel to lead more in Judaism, to lead more, to be an equal balance to Michael of the right side and Gavriel in the left. This is an opening up of Gevura, the so-called left-hand path in yoga. Even strange things we see in the films today of the 50 Shades of Grey, and the kind of sexuality where it's, in this case, it's a woman's sexuality. How these left-hand sides, this left-hand path is opening up to us. And so I call on you for Gavriel, the Gevura side, the left-hand side, to open up and make a opening to Islam. So in this first video, I want to just invoke the concept of Gavriel as the linkage between Judaism and Islam.